Hello again, everybody. Today we are going to teach you how to create an AR envelope, advanced version. So I assume you all already know the beginner version. And so this time I'm going to teach a little bit harder. I think the level is a little bit difficult for the beginner because this time we are going to use more programming language to control it. Let's start to see the demo video. And this one is a lucky rabbit. So in this version of tutorial, we are using 3D material, and the beginner version is using the 2D material. But this lecture we are going to use 3D material, and still we have some music to create the atmosphere. Also, this part, actually, if you really print this envelope out, you can you will know that these rabbits are randomly. There are 3 rabbits, and every time when you click the gift box, it will randomly pop out different rabbit. So let's start. So the image target, same as the beginner lecture, we are created by the AI tool, text to image AI tool, and I use the Midjourney to help me to create one. So image target, I'm not going to explain for detail because if you are not familiar with this part, you can go to the beginner lecture. Right now I'm going to go through the material. Second one is this. All right. This is a handwriting 3D model, and I'm going to show you how I create this one. First, you go to the doodle3d.com. This is a free website, and you can see the left hand side here is like a canvas, but it's a 2D canvas, and the right hand side is the 3D canvas. Here is a pen and mouse, right? You can write anything on it, and immediately on the right hand side it will transform into a 3D object. So if you don't like it, you can erase it. I think this tool is very interesting and very stunning because you can create immediately whatever you want, and you can export it as a 3D model. So I use this tool to create the 2023. I write it by my hand. Actually, because this is a web-based, so I open this website on my iPad or any tablet device, so you can write with your pen. All right, choose this. Okay, blue one. All right. And after you write down the numbers or whatever you want to write, it will immediately transform into 3D models. And on the right hand side, you can see you can also adjust this this model, like its height, or transform its different shape, to different, and rotate it. It's very fun. So then after you satisfy, or after you finish the editing, you can click the right hand part. On the right up corner there is a export button. You just click it, and here are two standard file format. One is STL. If you are familiar with the 3D printing, STL file is a very very common format for 3D printing. OBJ is the format what we are going to export. So we are going to just export it. Alright. And save it on the desktop. Okay. Then you just export it. Okay, save it one more time. Okay. Export it. Then you will get the two files. One is OBJ, one is MTL. OBJ file actually, there is no texture on it because the text information is in the MTL file. So I need to combine these two together. So how do I combine these two? Combine these two files into one. I'm going to use another free tool. It's called Blender. So Blender is a 3D actually it's a 3D model create editor. And it's free and open source. You can download in any kind of notebook or PC. It supports a Mac or even Windows or Linux. So just download it. Alright, so I'm going to open the Blender. And don't worry, we are not going to use it a lot. We just need to we just need the Blender to help us to convert the file into one. So we just tap File, click File, Import, and because our file is OBJ, so we select this one. Again, File, Import, and we select the OBJ file. Also, it is for STL file as well. Right, so import desktop. Oh, it's GLTF. Sorry, OBJ. We just click the OBJ file and just import OBJ file. You'll see it's a big one, and then do nothing. You just click File again, Export, and this time I'm going to export into GLB file. Then same logo. And you don't need to change anything, just click Export. Then you'll see here is a GLB file logo with material. Then we can import this material 3D model into the MAKAR editor. MAKAR editor supports FBX and GLB file. It's very easy, and just you don't need to save it. So this 3D model is created by handmade and the free tools. And firework, here is a license. The rest of the material I I gather from different resource. So the music firework actually is from this website called freesound.org. This is a royalty-free music website or sound effect website, and the license you can see here is a Creative Commons 0 license, which means you can use it publicly domain dedication. So you just need to log in. If you don't have an account, you just create one. It's free, and log in and you can download this sound effect. Alright, so this is a firework 3D model, but it with animation and a gift box and Rabbit 1, Rabbit 2. Okay. And this one is Rasengan, but actually I use it as a magic ball. Right now you can see this 3D model is blank, or I mean no texture on it. And luckily we are the MAKAR editor supported that we can add some color or texture on the 3D models. And later I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so right now let's open the MAKAR editor. Okay, so first thing, we are going to create a new project. And this time as well, we are going to use the AR target. So new project, AR target. And you need to select the category so that this project can be published, same as the beginner lecture. This is called Lucky Rabbit, and set it as R and design. Alright, so image target, I'm going to upload this one. Okay, this one. And I also need to add the thumbnail. Just click the thumbnail. Alright, and just click OK. So right now, we can import the resource. And before that, my personal go through standard routine is create a new folder. So you just right click the button, or you just click here, new resource and new folder, and double click the name of the new folder. Then you can edit it like Lucky Rabbit. Right, and you just import all the materials we have. All right. This time we already have the image or video material. We have 3D model, a lot of 3D models. So we just add all of them. All right, then after we upload these 3D models, then we can go to next step. We import the audio firework. And I think that's it. That's all we need. So the first thing is, let's check this demo video. The schedule I'm going to teach you is the process. The first, you will see a gift box appear, and it's jumping, and it pop up, or open it. Then the magic ball just appear. When the magic ball appear, the gift box disappear. At the same time, you will hear the sound and the firework. And the magic ball disappear, and the rabbit appear, also with the 2023 logo. So let's see, the first model is the gift box. Let's see this gift box. Alright, so the gift box is very big, so I'm going to rescale it. We rescale it with the, here is a shortcut called R. The hotkey is R, or you can just click here, rescale it. And you will see this 3D model is I would say there is animation on it, but the animation is keep open this gift box. This is not what we want. Then there is a function in the MAKAR. We can separate the animation in divide it in different part. Okay, let me show you. This is called a frame. The timeline, or you can say is a frame. Here are 0 to 60, or you can say it. 0 to 60 is 2 seconds. 30 frames per second. Well, it's animation knowledge. So first, just do this. The first thing is we create a animation's name. Like let's create one. It's called box. You just type box and click. Oh, one more time. You select this 3D model, gift box, and we click the right hand side. Here is a 3 dot. Here's a 3 dot. You just click it. Then you will pop up this list, this manual. And right now you see we choose the box animation, and we adjust the timeline to a certain part. Like, alright, just change it into 5 to 5. Then when we play this animation, it will like stop there. Even right now it is playing. So we stop in a certain frame. So the frame 5 to 5 means I create one is called box, which box is stay there and no opening. Okay, then I'm going to create a second one. It's called opening. So it's called open. And once we type the name of the animation and we click the add button on the right hand side, is a cross. Okay, so at first the open animation will be duplicate the timeline as the box, the last one. Then we go up to here. We change the animation from box to open. Then we can start to edit it. 6 to 49. Then you will see here the timeline is different. 6 actually. Right. So right now there are two anime. Actually, I call this is animation segmentation, but I'm not quite sure if this is how the maker call him, but I'll just call him animation segmentation. So right now you see the gift box is a little bit dark. I'm going to add a light here. Drag light here, oh yeah, and move it a little bit higher. Okay, front. Right, so after the box appears and it opens, then the magic ball appears again. So right, the second model is magic ball. Alright, so magic ball. Let's close the eyes of the gift box so that it won't disturb you. And the magic ball, I'm not going to make it too big. I'm going to like 0.7. 0.7 is great. Right. And I mentioned before that the magic ball is going to, because it is without texture, I'm going to add some color on it. On the right hand side, here is the material property. We select the color, and the name of material 001. You can see here are three material. 1, 2, 3. The first one is not the first one. Okay, the first one is some splash out here. There's some splash around the sphere. The number 2 is the surface, and the third is the outside. Okay, so let's start from the first one and select material. Change the material from standard to color. Then we click the 3 dot button on the right hand side. We can change the color, like orange, yellow one. Then do the same thing. We change the material number 2 and change it into the color, material into the color. I'm going to use a little blue. Okay. It doesn't matter, just create by yourself. You can change. You can select any color. You can select any color if you like. All right. This is the magic ball. Then is the rabbit. So the first rabbit, let's drag into the canvas. Okay. And because the center is here, the rabbit is here, it is different. I think it's not in the center, so I just adjust it. It doesn't matter if you want to adjust the center. You have to go to the Blender to change it, and it's a bit hard work. Okay, let's move it to the center and just make it larger. Great. Right now, I rotate its y-axis 180 degrees because this is front. So if you don't change it, it will the rabbit won't face front. Then the second rabbit. I will try to make all the rabbits the same size. So this rabbit is very big, so I'm going to rescale it and make it smaller, almost same as the then I'm also need to rotate its y-axis, and you see it's like metal material on it, so it's real weird. I'm going to change it into a mask. Alright, and the third rabbit, and actually there are 3 rabbits in this project. If you want to add more, you can do that, but my personal favorite, I use 3 rabbits in this project. But the third rabbit is I use the 3D models in the online resource. So you click the new resource and online resource. Actually, MAKAR has many good 3D models in their MAKAR resource, and it's free. And a lot of them are animated. So if you type rabbit, okay, here is a rabbit, but the rabbit I use I was typing Chinese, but so right now you can select here are category. You can select animal. You can see, okay, this rabbit looks okay, and it also has the animation on it. So, but I'm going to use the rabbit I used before. The rabbit is called you just this is called rabbit. Well, you have to select all and type the big R alphabet. If you type only the lowercase, well, it's only this one. So use your trick. You type the capital R. Okay, you just download this rabbit. And because I already downloaded, I'm going to search it. And it's called R rabbit. Okay, it's in different in here. This one. All right. So 3 rabbits just here, stand by here. I'm going to make this rabbit a little bit bigger. And because later we are going to add it, I'm going to add them with the Blockly programming code. So for my personal experience, I'm going to group them into one model so that I can edit them easier. So let's go back to the root and just select any object. Well, I select cube. Then I'm going to change its name into rabbit. Just double click the name here. Just click rabbit with the capital. Then let's change this first. Let's change it into a transparent. So we just click the three dot button right hand side, and the mode change it to the fade. I think it's the fade. Transparent is okay, but you say there is a alert that the web page cannot support this, so I change it to fade, and we change the color. You can see here is the alpha. The A stands for alpha. So if we decrease the alpha into 0, we change it into 0, it will become transparent. Alright, so we just move it to the center. Make sure it is center. Then we drag all 3 rabbits in the cube. We just drag them into the cube. To make sure if you really drag the rabbit in the cube, you will see there is a little white triangle in front of this model, and if you click the triangle, it will just close the material in it. So this one, make sure. Alright. So right now we are going to add firework and the logo we haven't added in. So the logo is also in the logo is also in the rabbit groups. And just need to we scale it, move a little bit. All right, and the firework. All right, you can see the fireworks here is like very dark. So I'm going to change its material, the fireworks material, into mask alpha. Okay, become white. And I think the firework is too higher. So I'm going to make it smaller. So this firework will like beside the logo. Okay. So before we add the I think it's called logic function, we need to deactivate the interactable function. I think more of them. Let's drag the sound inside. Okay. Let's add the action logic firework also. Deactivate the interactable. Then we add the logic, and the 3 rabbits do the same thing. Deactivate the interactable and add the logic function. Also the rabbit with the group. And the magic ball, light doesn't need. Alright, so right now let's start. Okay, so let's close. The first thing is, let's see, is the box jumping up and down. Alright, so let's close the magic ball, logo, firework, and the rabbit. Let's close it first. Let's make it jump up and down, but only if your camera scan the image target, the box will appear, the gift box will appear. So same as the beginner lecture, I'm going to make it only appear. I think it's the visibility set as true once the camera see the image target. So I close these eyes and click the add logic. This is called logic editor. First, we to click the actions. We drag out one more time. Action and the second block lead, we just drag it out. And make sure this is the first thing is the gift box. Okay, we set the gift box as true. We set the gift box as true. Then in case there is something wrong, if you don't change the small things, we want to set its animation. Just click add and animation. We click action, animation, there's only one block, and just drag it here. We set it as we have to select the target, like gift box, animation of the gift box to, we have box, and I think it's when the box is just looping the box animation. One more time, action, animation blocks, and we just drag it here. All right. Then we want to make it the gift box move up and down. Actually, we just need to set it move to here. The second, move certain item to certain position in certain time. So let's change it. Gift box. So right now the gift box is in the position is 0, 0, 0. I want to make it up a little bit, like 0.3. Okay, 0.3 is what I want. So this box will jump to here, this position. So I'm going to change the Y into 0.3 in 0.3 seconds. But if you only, okay, so this one is transform, and I did the second block. You just drag it out. But if you only execute this block lead, it will just stay on this position. So we need to add another block. We make it go back to the position where it comes from, so that it would just doing the same thing. Just go up and down. One more time, going up and down. But I want it to continue doing it. So there is a function called control, is called forever do it. We just drag it. All right, so just it's jumping up and down, then keep doing it, become jumping. And let's make it like 1 second. Wait for 1 second. All right. Okay. So this is the first animations. I call it gift box jumping. Right, so the second, you see, after I click the gift box, it will open, so which means it changed its animation from box to open. Then the magic ball appear. All right. Later the rabbits appear. So we need to give it an event to tell the computer when it's going to execute this function. Okay, before that, because we already add the functions, the program, I suggest you just save this project during the process. So you just press Ctrl and S. It will save it automatically. Make sure if something crashed down, something's not crashed down. Okay, so event, the first block is input when something was clicked. So right now I'm going to say the gift box is clicked. The item gift box is clicked. Actually, the reason why I want this gift box jumping in here is because I want people to be emphasized to, or to be implied to click it. If there's nothing, just a box there, yeah, you can open it, but if the jumping animation appears, it seems like you have anxious to tap it to see what's inside. Something must inside the box, something alive. Yeah, that is what I want. So I just create this effect. So the first, after we click the gift box, we will change the animation. So the animation here, gift box, animation into open. But the open I'm going to just use once, just change it into once. Then I'm going to set it, wait a little bit, like wait a second. Then actually the gift box just appear, but appear not just flick it like instant appear. It's fading. I try to make it fading, and actually this is a model I just created. I create for a model. It's a model I create for 3D model fading. So first, I'm going to set we need to use the variable at this time. We have to create a variable, and we are going to use the variable as to control time, and use it as a controller. So first, we create a variable called I. Let's call it for A. Then we're going to set the wait a minute, it's going to just change it into a gift box, because okay, delete A. Okay, gift box, and let's say gift box to, how big is it? The size 0.17, 6. So use data. Here is a number. Just drag in. It's just 0.176. Then I'm going to repeat it. Use control. Repeat how many times, do something. I'm going to repeat 3 times. This is from here. Control, repeat it. Just drag it out. And we will pause it or wait for 0.01 second. And we're going to transform. There's a scale. Set a scale of something to something. Okay. So we're going to set the scale of the gift box to gift box. Alright, so variable gift box. I'm going to explain why I'm going to put a gift box here. Then we just add the operation. We need a set again and operation math operation here. I'm going to minus 0.03. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to shrink the gift box 3D models, and for only this part of the logic, it means tell the box to set the scale of the box into which number. So the number here, at first I initialize it into 0.76. Then I minus 0.03. So from 0.176 and minus 0.03, then it will just become 0.173, and keep doing it. I use the repeat 10 times, so after 10 times it will become 0.14 something. I don't think it's enough. Make sure. Yeah. I think it's 0.3. Yeah. 10 times become 3. Let's see first. Okay, you can change it whenever you want. All right, so it become minus. Then I'm going to add I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to change it into 0 to make sure it won't become minus or something weird. All right. So this is a gift box. I'm going to shrink it, because disappear in 3D model, you can make it transparent, but well, some editor can do that, but not every editor can support its function. So I use shrink, so that you will look and gradually shrink down, so that it will look like a fade out effect. And at the same time, we have also need to appear the magic box. So here is a controller. Let's call run parallel. So which means this blockly, it will run the 2 function inside. Make sure they are run parallel, execute parallel. but I have 3 things to do at the same time. And this fade out the gift box appear the magic ball, then later appear the rabbit. So I'm going to change the parallel. Here is a test count. We can change it into 3 things. So these 3 things will do it parallelly. Okay, let's make it. This is the first parallel thing, gift box. And the second thing is the magic ball. So magic ball, I'm going to set it up here later. Magic ball, true. Then I'm going, when it is true, when it appear, I'm going to make it turn. So here is the thing is, no, this one. This. Yeah, this one. I think the second one. Oh no, it's the third story. It's the third one. Transform. Third one. Turn something clockwise by a certain degree in certain seconds. Per second. Okay. So magic ball clockwise 360 degrees in 1 second. Okay. When it's rotating, I'm going to make it disappear. So the disappear formula is like this, same as this one. So we had to create a duplicate this formula. Yeah, coin formula here. But I can use the same variable here because they are executed parallel, so they will become a bug. So I'm create another variable called, okay, just call its name, Russen. Then we change this into Russen. Make sure it's Russen. And set the Russen to something. Actually, we have to make sure how big is this 0.7, 0.7. So 0.7, 0. Okay. Right, so the magic ball rotating, then it disappear. And they are also doing parallel, but we need to add a time. Make this fade out later. So I use wait a second. Actually, I'm going to wait like wait. The waiting time is in front the set. So, but how long? I'm going to use 3 seconds. We wait 3 seconds. And just connect this. So this part is the magic ball. And this part is the gift box. So gift box, then magic ball in second. I don't know, I think something's wrong. Okay. No, here. Okay, be very careful. Do the first event is here. The second event is here, etc. Okay, third thing is the model. The rabbits were going to appear. And here is a trick. I'm going to wait the 3 seconds. The 3 seconds is same as here. This is important. They are the same. Then I'm going to set a variable, create one called model. I think rabbit is rabbits or will confuse. I use I. Okay, so set I into 0. Why the number is 0? I will show you later. Then we need to set the visibility of the rabbit group, the big rabbit, big R, into true, so that those rabbits will appear. Okay. So from now on, let's go to the rabbit part. When the rabbit group appear, all 3 rabbits will jump out at the same time, but this is not what we want. I'm going to close their eyes. Then here is the third animation. Is called the random selection. So random selection, we need a variable called model. Right. And we state the model, select models. And here is operation. There is a random number from something to something. Okay, let's move here. Operation, random number from something to something, we drag into. And this function, math function, is very interesting. From 1 to 10, which means the model will go from 1 to 9. 1 to 9. So be very careful. Right now we have three rabbits, so we have to set this as a 4. So if you have n rabbits, the last number digits will become n plus 1. Alright, so be very careful. Then we set the random number from 1 to 4. Then we will use the visibility to appear the rabbit. But we need something to control it. There is a function called if. This in the control is a condition function. If this condition meet its need, then it will execute. So how can I use this? I'm using the variable model. If the model equals 1, then the rabbit 1 will appear, and rabbit 2 will disappear. Then we set the visibility of rabbit 2 into false. And rabbit 3, same as it, false. All right, so we can duplicate this one, but there is a function called, you can just click the gear on the right hand side. We just set it into two more, and duplicate the green one, this totally green one. Just duplicate 3 of it, because there are 3 conditions. When it is 1, and when it is 2, and when it is 3. So there are 3 conditions. And just duplicate. Oh, sorry. The second condition is if the model equals 2, then we appear the second rabbit. So we set the visibility of second rabbit into true. So I guess you are smart. Then you will find out the third one will set the third rabbit into true, and the other 2 will become false. All right, so this is the random selection. Then we back to here. All right, so when the rabbits appear, the visibility appear, it will select randomly select any rabbits. So why we need to set this variable I here? Well, because we need to make it appear. Fade in. Right now we have the formula of fade out. And actually it is very interesting. If you change this symbol minus into plus, it will become fade in, gradually appear. So I'm going to duplicate this formula, change the set into I. Actually we don't need the top one because only set here. Okay, 10 times 1.03, and I think it's rabbit, and set it as an I, and set I to variable I plus. This is very important. We need to change this into plus. So 0.1. All right, then later we make sure it just appear. Same time it will become 1, so the visibility become 1, it will just appear it. Okay, that's it. Let's make sure it works. Okay, oh, it's not in the click, sorry. We have to drag into the click. When the click happens, this parallel just run. Okay, box jumping, click it. Okay, then wait, one more time. Stop, disappear. It's a gift box. Oh, wait. Gift box into 0 and Roseanne gone. Well, thing is wrong. Here. Alright. This is first formula, second formula, and third formula. Okay, so the first formula in the first part, do. Second formula in the do. Sec here. So keep rotating and wait 3 seconds. Then it disappear. Well, it seems that the magic ball stuck here. So I'm going to check. Okay, so because this only run once, execute once, I'm going to make it do it forever. Make it move. Keep rotating. But even after 3 seconds, it's not appear. All right. So we found there's an issue that there's a bug. It's really the program really worked until here, but just can't find out why this part doesn't work. So right now I'm going to teach how to debug it. I'm using this called debug, and here's a print. I want to make sure if this model or this variable really execute as what I call it, what I program. So I put on the last part. I'm going to print. It will print out the information to make sure if the code is really truly execute to this part. So I'm going to make it print the model. I want to see if the model is or the I is the correct number. Then we just click run and click the logic again. And because I want to see the print, so I just click this show. It will show me the information here. So click here. Alright, so here is the problem. I print out the model variable. It becomes like there are some numbers. 3.906267 is a random number. But actually, what I want here is none of these numbers are fit or unfit for this. So I think what's wrong with that? The bug is I cannot use the random number from 1 to 4 because, as you know, if you learn a math, there are infinity numbers during 1 to 4. We have to change it into integer. Integer means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the number could be 1.1, 1.11, 1.1111. So we need to change this function to this one, integer. So one more time, we need to change the block operation to integer. Yes, it's called random integer from 1 to 4. Right, so let's run again. Make sure. Okay, right now this time is 2. Let's do it again. Right, 3. Okay, so it works. Then we can just remove this print. So this is how I debug. Then you can publish it. Then let's publish it. You just publish it. Alright, so when you are in mobile, your phone's MAKAR app, you just open it, then you just search your name. You search your name of the project or your ID name. Just go to them and you just click the lucky bunny or lucky rabbit and you tap the experience. Right, so just tap it. cloud, it's disappear, and you move back when you target the image. You just go one more time. You can add different logos. So this is the tutorial for AR envelope advanced lecture. So hope you like it. See you next time. Bye bye.